When an Isekai protagonist has to be responsible, oh, that's the worst nightmare.
Great power comes great responsibility.
While this motto at times can be a good reminder
No,
regarding
you can do what you want.
moral obligation and accountability, it can also be a heavy burden, one that can be applied to many different characters, especially anime characters, but I think there's one series that really does the motto justice. And
Oh my god, this slime hero.
that's the time I got reincarnated as a slime. Not because I think Rimuru is an extremely responsible character, the opposite in fact. This series
I have to say, she's my role model. Like, I want to be her.
like any other isekai, there's a guy, he dies, he gets reincarnated, but wait, this time as a slime. You know, hence the name, the time I got reincarnated. Okay, I'm gonna move on.
Okay, do slimes have genitals?
But
I don't
him
know.
being a slime isn't the only thing that sets Rimuru apart from other isekai protagonists. For one, he isn't a chud. He was 37 years old when he died. He had a decent job where he was in charge of people, and he himself states that his life was going pretty well. And overall, he seemed to be a decent guy. I mean, he was willing to jump in front of a knife to stop his friend from getting stabbed. Overall, he's just more put together than the average.
Man, would you do that? I don't know if I would do that to my friend. Like, I don't know if I would do that to my best friend. Like, if he's gonna get stabbed, I don't want to be stabbed. Like, somebody's gotta be stabbed. I'm not doing that.
Protagonist, which is good because despite being reincarnated as a weak, stupid dog water slime, he has enough sense to actually explore the area around him, which results in him finding a sealed dragon. Now, this dragon has been sealed for some time and is very lonely. Our slime hangs out with him a bit, chats him up, asks him about the world, and they touch tips platonically like all bros.
Oh my god, this is so cute.
Do. The dragon thanks him by naming him Rimuru. Now, this is important because in this world, anytime a monster is named, they gain immense power, even if the name is fucking stupid.
Your name's Gobta.
Wait, so this dragon is a piece of shit because, like, you were his first friend, and he doesn't help you.
You will treasure it,
Like,
sir.
oh, be a slime, I don't care. You were my best friend, now become slime.
You'll
What a
be
douche.
Gobchi. Gobsu. Gobte. And you're Gobzo.
And because Rimuru was named by a very powerful dragon, he
Like, call somebody the master of lightning, the master of the storms.
gains
But
even
no, slime, go.
more power. And I mean, a lot of power. Here's a list of all of Rimuru's powers.
Nice.
Did you catch all that? I wasn't gonna read all that out. I feel bad for future me that had to type that out. Now, this being an isekai, one might think that the dragon will tell Rimuru about some evil demon
Maybe the dragon is a girl,
lord that
and she's shy.
needs to be defeated. Or
This is the
Rimuru will
plot.
go off and join an adventuring guild and become an adventurer. No, he's a slime who was just a 37-year-old Japanese office worker, remember? All he kind of wants to do is explore and chill. But this is where the responsibility theme
Oh, cute birds.
starts to come in, because most isekais are about what you can do once you're powerful.
But I have to say, I'd rather be a slime than an officer, office worker. Like,
Reincarnate-
I don't like. I'm not a big
It is
fan
a
of
slime is about-
working inside an office, you know. So
well-
I'd rather be a fucking slime.
You have to do once people depend on you. Because the moment that Rimuru steps out of this cave, he's approached by a group of goblins. Because I kid you not, they legitimately say this, they sensed his massive aura. They're being hunted by some direwolves and have already lost some people. So sensing that Rimuru is the OP protagonist of the story, they beg him for help. At this point, Rimuru decides to help, but he still plans on moving on once he's done. But after he kills the direwolves pack leader, he also becomes the new pack leader for the direwolves, and he realizes he's kind of in a bind. If he leaves now, the goblins and the direwolves will just die. So he's
Man, what a fucking responsibility.
kind of forced to stick around and at least get them settled. But then he realizes that legitimately the goblins
Like,
are
I'm not a big fan of green characters. Like, I wouldn't care. Like, if you're a green, I have some problems with green
Just
people. Like,
since they
I
can't
don't
make
know.
any form of shelter, they can't make any clothes for themselves, and
Like, you can have any other color, but not green. Wait, he's a unicorn.
overall, combat-wise, they just suck. How have they survived for this long on their own? I really couldn't tell you. So he takes the time to find people that can help the goblins out, and he slowly starts to build a small settlement of people. But then one thing leads to another, and while he's making an alliance with the rest of the creatures of the forest, he accidentally creates an entire nation called Tempest, and they elect him the leader of it, even though he had zero intentions
Okay,
of
this is not bad.
staying at this
Like,
point.
I wouldn't mind to be a leader of a group.
I mean, he even tried to dump the job of Goblin Lord on this goblin that is clearly taking steroids, but he's as useless as the rest of them and only does what he's told by Rimuru. Now, Rimuru isn't a bad leader, but he is a passive one. Something akin to a doormat, which leads to him making a lot of mistakes. Rimuru isn't your bright-eyed, goody-two-shoes isekai protagonist. He always weighs his options before making a decision. He never does anything for free, but now he has a council, and as a good leader, he wants to listen to their advice.
I have to say one thing about councils. Never listen to them. You need to have them so you can ignore them. That's the reason why people have councils. So you can ignore them.
Taken into account as he's weighing his decisions. But
Man,
to listen to
I'm not
their
gonna
advice and
respect
take
this
it into
council.
account as he
Like you're showing too much. Those horns, this blue hair. No, you're not my council.
weighing his decisions. But here is a real
Where are the old guys with the big beards?
conversation that they have why a giant whale turtle thing is coming to destroy their nation. What should we do? This flying whale's gonna be here any moment and destroy Tempest. Well, we have a demon lord here who thinks that she's my best friend. She's way more powerful than me and she can probably kill it in one shot. And she's already volunteering to do it. I might as well just let her do it. All right, team, here's the plan.
He's tired. I know why he's tired, because being slime is very hard.
I think that Rimuru should go kill it. Yeah, good. That's a good idea. Okay, guys, that seems like a good plan. This was not a good plan. They waste half a day and resources just trying to kill this thing, and no one, including Rimuru, is making a dent until he finally just goes, okay, I'm gonna go have the Demon Lord girl go kill it. And she
Like,
one-shot.
can't you just let it pass?
That's it. I don't know about
Maybe the dragon's just flying around. It's just
you, but I
don't
thought that
know.
was completely avoidable.
Like,
And
maybe you can get friends with him, with the dragon.
Rimuru just simply had a backbone. Yes, I understand he's a slime. That's kind of impossible. But if he had a backbone, he could
You
have
can become
avoided
friends and like kill villages.
this entire situation. And if you need some validation, he even gets called out on how stupid of a decision that was. When a guy from another country who was there to help them comes up and goes, whoa, how did you end up one-shotting it? And he goes, oh, we had...
What the? She's the leader. This is how the leader's dressing. Like,
this demon lord here the entire time, and the guy laughed.
this is the outfit of the leader. I don't know if she's the leader, but I think she has some important part here.
That's a funny joke, because if
they're following her slime.
had her this entire time, you would have used her immediately and not waste half a day and put people in danger and put your nation in danger. And Rimuru just goes, yeah, Now you
This
think
guy's not thinking anything. He has support.
Rimuru would grow a backbone and start vetoing what his council tells him to do because his plan worked. Nope. He continues to make this mistake on multiple different occasions, simply because he doesn't want to put his friends and council down. He wants to be kind to them, but this kindness also makes him naive, and it leads to him making a fatal mistake.
Yeah, everybody knows if you are a leader, you need to be the cruelest you can be, because they're gonna respect it. And come on, fire this guy. You don't need him inside with your group. Like, fire him. He doesn't need to be around you. Like,
He's warned.
Like, put him in a jail. I don't know. This guy is weird.
Not once, but twice, that his nation is growing really quickly and might become a major trade center, which might cause the greedy kingdom of Falmouth to attack them. Rimuru does not take this threat seriously the first time. He thinks that it's silly that somebody would attack Tempest for that reason. And even if it comes to that, he'll just talk to them and negotiate and find some way to avoid any kind of conflict, because he wants to be friends with everybody. But unfortunately for him, they attack while he's not there. When he arrives back, he finds that they have killed a number of goblins and one of his close friends and secretary. Now, I don't like kicking people when
Okay. This is so sad. Like, you're trying to help all your friends and everybody dies.
they're down. But he's a slime, so he doesn't count. This is
Like,
entirely...
but they don't matter, because it's another planet.
Rimuru
Like-
fault. He knows it's his fault. Not just because he was being naive, but
No,
because
I'm kidding. They matter a lot. I love them. I want to hug all of those green,
also he pushed this
Bros.
ideology of being
my green friends.
kind to everyone on his people. The first rule that he made was that they couldn't harm humans, knowing full well and having experienced it himself in this world that monsters are treated as second-class citizens. But he still made that rule. And so when these humans did come, the goblins didn't really fight back. They held back. They could have won, but they didn't because they remembered what their leader told them to do. And this is when it finally clicks in Rimuru's mind. He has a responsibility to protect these people. He's their leader now. He has to do everything that he possibly can to make sure that they are safe. The other nations don't matter.
I don't think he's doing a great job, I think.
Or what he wants doesn't matter. These people see him as a strong, competent leader, and he needs to become that. The next council meeting, as they're going, this is what we should do. This is what he puts his foot down finally and vetoes it and goes, no, this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna become a demon lord. I'm gonna wipe out their entire army and replace their king with our own guy. And his council is completely fine with this. They're like, all right.
Okay,
And
it's a better idea than just walking down, like walking the streets and just being killed by humans.
shocked by this. It's taken him 33 episodes to realize that these people worship the ground he slugs upon. They will literally do anything he tells them to do. And what proceeds to
What a
happen
stupid
is some of the
people. This is just I don't know, a sperm. Like
best revenge scenes in anime. But overall, Rimuru continues to be a kind and gentle leader. He still listens to his council, he still weighs their options, but now he's in charge. He comes up with the plan, he says it immediately, and they follow. He reprimands them and scolds them when they don't listen and when they do something stupid now. But that's how this series does the motto: with great power comes great responsibility, some justice. Not because Rimuru is an extremely responsible character,
and does he get a girlfriend? I want to see his girlfriend.
but rather he failed.
I don't care about the war. I want to see. I want to see the love. Where's
And
the love?
Through his failure, he finally
I want to see he kissing the lips.
understands what the motto actually means. But it's not just Rimuru. This entire series is about responsibility. I could sit up here and talk about Vesta, who didn't take his responsibilities seriously and abused his power, and it caused him to lose everything. I can talk about Benimaru, the ogre prince, and how his entire village was wiped out and he gave up his power because he had responsibility to the survivors and bent the knee to Rimuru. I could talk about Gil
Oh, my best friend, man. I love this guy.
Jr., who is taking on the responsibility of his father's sins.
I don't think this guy has a lot of brains. I don't know.
And is trying to make amends. The series really does the theme of responsibility really well, and I'm excited to see how Rimuru will continue to evolve as a leader and how he will take on more and more responsibility, especially now that he has to deal with the consequences of wiping out an entire army and replacing the kingdom's king, and that he's basically decided that he's going to become this world's deterrent to use his
Like everybody's gonna follow this slime guy. Like when he becomes king and everything, the whole country is like, this is our king, this is our guy, this
power
blue
to create a
weird
peaceful
thing.
world, because he feels like that is now
And does he can have, like, can he have kids?
his responsibility. But what do you guys think? Do you think
I think I want to be a slime, to be honest. I'm tired of this human form. I'm to be honest, I'm tired of being solid. I want to be spiritual.